What is the importance of civic and environmental science?
I think civic is important in environmental science because a lot of science stuff involves policy. In order to get policy passed and enacted within the government, you need to know about civics. So, for example, if you see that the air quality is bad in the environment, you would need to know how to get policy passed for that. So you would need to learn about civics and be engaged, promote the idea first in order to get that passed. And that's yeah, just awareness of the policy for that to happen.
And what are some issues in our community?
Issues in the community, especially here in the Pearl Valley, is air quality. Like I said, because of the Salton Sea, so all the particles are in the air. From that, always are affecting people here with asthma. Another issue is that the new rivers polluted here, so people cannot properly fish. Everything's contaminated there. It's unsafe for children to be around those areas. And I think those are the two main issues: water control and air quality.
Why Kinder to 12 should know about this?
I think people should know about this because it involves your community. So if you want your community to do well, you have to be engaged with the community. So you need to become civically engaged as young as your kindergarten to get stuff passed. And just the whole aspect of the community is important to know because these are the people you're gonna grow up with. People are gonna get laws passed when you grow up. So being engaged is really important as at that young of an age.
What classes should it be taught in?
So I think it should be taught in as grades as young as kindergarten because when you're a kindergartner, you really don't know that much about government and civics. So becoming engaged with your community, even with like being respectful to your friends and teachers at that young age will go a long ways. And by the time those kids are seniors, they'll know that being civically engaged is really important.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
What is the importance of civic and environmental science?
It's about the government.
What are some issues in the community?
And they need to fix that we need to have more water and they need to clean up the Salton Sea.
Okay. Why does kinder to 12th grade should know about this issue?
All the grades they should know about the civics classes and how the community is working.
Okay. What classes should it be taught in?
Everything.
In all of the classes?
All of them. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
What is the importance of civics and environmental science?
Well, the importance of civics, I mean, you guys learn about politics, which is very important, environmental science. You guys know that pollution and all that stuff, I mean, trash and all the things that's happening to our world, like global warming and all these things, is really important for the future to know, and that you guys can start making a difference.
Okay. And what are some issues in the community?
Some issues in the community, drugs that I see here in the high school. I think it's some of the things is bullying and also marijuana and drinking. But the community is usually drugs, and with drugs, comes thieves and people trying to steal stuff to get money to buy drugs. Those are mainly the issues, and also drunk driving. That's another problem that we have here in our community.
Why should civics and environmental science be taught through kinder and 12th grade?
Like I said, you guys are the future of our planet. So if we start from the little ones to understand how politics work and how important it is to take care of our planet, then the easier it will be to change the mindset of some of these kids.
And what classes should this subject be taught in?
I think science and probably I don't know, I'm not sure of that. I just think science, but I think it should be important from K to 12. They should start teaching the little kids.
Okay. Thank you.
What is the importance of civics and environmental science?
I think the importance of civics is so that people know how the government works and what they do.
What are some issues in our community?
Issues, how people throw trash on the floor and they don't clean it up.
Why kinder through 12th grade should know about this?
Well, they should know about these issues so they can learn as they grow and we don't have problems with them later on throwing trash, and so they can know more about the government.
What classes should this be taught in?
It should be taught in science and history.